What's up, YouTube? Coming at you today with a knife video, and this is a knife that I've been very excited about for quite a while now. And I have a Enzo knife from Finland that is fixed blade, and it's my Enzo Nordic. And this is a knife by the same company, Enzo, and this is their folder. It is a liner lock with a Scandi grind. And that alone ought to tell you a lot that this is a pretty rare bird. I'm only aware of a couple of Scandi folders, and this is one of them, and the one that I thought was just absolutely my kind of style. Now, for you bushcrafters out there that might like a more traditional look, they offer this also in a lot of exotic and beautiful woods, curly birch of course, as well as others. And I went with the carbon fiber, and I feel like it's just an indestructible handle material and zero maintenance, and was the way to go for me. Now this one is in D2 steel, and it is offered also in S30V, and it's a fairly perfect size knife for EDC. It's got a 3-inch blade. I'll show you a comparison here to my Kershaw Cryo, and tilt the camera up for a second. You can see the blade length is almost identical, and the handle on the Enzo is just a touch longer, which is good because the Cryo has the complaint of the small handles, including me. This knife fits your whole hand well, and even in the sort of back grip like this, I have all fingers on there, and with that curve at the back, it's sort of holding it in there like a pocket. And the pocket clip side goes right in where it should. It is a tip-up knife, and it's not intrusive at all. It's very comfortable, and comfortable in all grips, sort of a pinch side grip, thumb grip, reverse grip is even comfortable. Not a lot of choil there because it is a bushcraft and carving style knife, but I do feel that it would cover all my EDC sort of normal knife stuff daily carry with no problem. It's going to open all your mail, cardboard boxes, and all that kind of stuff, be easy to maintain as a Scandi grind. And I went with the D2 steel, this one. They offer it also for you stainless fans and S30V. And the grind from the factory is just perfection. It's really, really nice Scandi grind. Thumb studs are excellent. They work quite well, ambidextrous. Lockup is fantastic. Almost all the YouTube videos that I've seen, they all lock up right there at about 30% once they're broken in, I guess, at least this one. And it hasn't moved. I shouldn't say once it's broken in. It hasn't moved. It's been there, been flipped hundreds of times. And as far as flipping, the detent on this knife is great. And, well, you can see there it pops out quite far when you just want to pop it out. But it sucks it right in, and it holds it in there well, so when you do flick it, it just flicks like butter. Zero wrist to open it. I can do it with my middle finger over here just as well. And I'm not very good with my left hand. I am not ambidextrous, but I can operate this knife pretty dang well with my left. And the cutouts are a new feature. They actually listened to their customers with the small few complaints that I guess they had on this knife when they brought it out, which one included being able to have easier access to the liner lock. So you've got a nice recess here actually on both sides, and then they've left a little bit of material on top of the liner there to give you a higher reach. And it's no problem for me. It's quite comfortable, and like you saw, it's even in the left-handed closing, it's pretty good. So real happy with that. The thumb studs are very easy to get to either side, and like I said, lockup, regardless of whether you open it easily or flick it, is in the same exact spot and feels very, very solid. Now, as far as budget, I would say that this is a high-end knife and a tremendous value for a high-end knife. You can pick one of these up with this setup, D2 and carbon fiber, for right around 100 US dollars, like 75 pounds UK, or I think 95 euro. So it's really, for the quality that you're getting, to me, a tremendous value. It has the fit and feel of a custom knife because they are built by two guys. If you get an Enzo knife, they're actually owned and out of a company called Brisa. And Brisa is a knife supply company in Europe out of Finland. And you can pick up as a knife maker all your handle materials and steels. They even sell blanks. I know there's some YouTube users that use their blanks. They're Scandi blanks. And there's a lot of big fans of them. And well deserved. So they know what they're doing, and like I said, when you do get one that's put together by them, it's put together by two guys. So to me, that's a custom or a mid-tech, and just fit and feel shows that. It's really, really nice. Nice custom low ride pocket clip. I don't really care about low ride, but this one, you know, there's no disadvantage to it. Fits the hand great. And I put the Green Man bead on here, which is going to be an upcoming video. And with the this was actually the idea of another YouTuber and myself. And Schmuckatelli made it. It's got 4 different Green Man faces. And Green Man is out of Europe and sort of represents the woods. And a lot of bushcrafters love that. And so I thought that would be the perfect bead that I was sort of saving. Being a prototype to put on something special, and this knife certainly qualifies for that in my book. Just can't really say enough about it for now. Now, it is fairly new, so I'd call this an overview more than a review, but I will be using this knife a lot and testing it and letting you guys know what I think of it, how it holds up, how the lock holds up, all that kind of stuff. But it does come from the factory with a screaming sharp edge. I am at work and I can't find a phone book. You know, nobody really needs phone books these days, but from heel to tip, it is just remarkably sharp from the factory. And you can see those little curly cues there. Very, very nice edge. Not toothy at all. No burr. And excellent. I mean, I won't need to do anything to that for a long time. I'll just strop it to maintain it until it really has carved a lot and might need some sharpening. But again, that's another reason I chose for myself the D2 over the S30V. Buttery smooth. It sort of reminds me, it's right on par with my Klotzli knife. I have a Klotzli from Switzerland, and it's sort of the same deal. It's you know, just built by select people that work at the company and take pride in what they do. I love the standoffs, the open back design, get your dirt and mud out quick. Just don't carry it with your keys. But I also feel like with the satin finish on the blade and the carbon fiber, it's basically going to look like new for a long time, unless I put some patina on there cutting some food. But again, it is a high-end knife, but in my book, a tremendous value over a lot of the available EDC kind of knives. And with the pocket clip and the liner lock and the option for modern materials or sort of more traditional, like I said, the wood being available, just a great all-around option. They also offer a couple of models with a titanium bolster up here, which looks great, but it does add to the cost of the knife, and I was worried about adding to the weight, even though titanium is light. So I was more worried about having a nice light knife. This knife does weigh just like 104 grams, so it's very light. An Emerson Commander, to give you a comparison, weighs like 187 grams with just a little bit more blade. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll go out and check out Enzo Knives. You won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching.